So we have the NCAA Women's College Basketball scores for Sunday, February 1st, 2026. So you have Minnesota beats Purdue 88-55 and below. 96-66, number 1 UConn. All over number 15 Tennessee. Especially that third was really a separation, but it was close back and forth in the first quarter, in the first half. Number 2 UConn. Didn't really over dominate, but they just extended their scoring, won each quarter by a little bit, and won the game 88-65. Number 10 Oklahoma falls to number 4 Texas, 78-70 in the Red River rivalry. Now it's on ABC. They had 2 college basketball games on ABC, which typically college football is on ABC, and then typically they have college football on ABC, and then they have college football on ABC, and on Saturdays and on Sundays they might have like WNBA during NFL season, and sometimes they have other random sports on, like now when like NBA is on after NFL is on, or after during the week. There's no NFL on. Because they having one of those games for NBA on NBC. It's kind of like thing. But yeah, but they're having that now because the Olympics run. So NHL's not gonna be on during the day, so they don't have men's on Saturdays, and then or men's or women's games on Saturdays, Sundays. So I don't blame them. I'm surprised they don't have more college on, like, especially on Sun. Like if NBA's not on, you know what I mean, and it's just like NFL on. Maybe they don't have I'm surprised they don't have some on ABC. Instead, I'm surprised. Like men's, women's on the games. I'm surprised by that. And we have number 5 Vanderbilt, E266 over Florida. And number 6 LSU, 103-63 over number 2 for Bama. Yeah, and that's when the bowl games run for college football run series, and stuff like that. I'm kind of surprised if they don't. But now they're bringing the national championship for college football to ABC, so I'm surprised they don't deal with they might be bringing back like the Rose Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, some of those bowls to ABC. No more, which I don't blame them. Simulcast ABC, ESPN, which I don't blame them. Number 7 beats California on. It was a CW feature game, 71-50. They had 2 CW feature games this week because one of the 2 games they had one game last week. Last Sunday was Clemson Notre Dame got moved to EC extra game because the TV announcers were CW. They just had the local announcers that are nearby there. They can easily travel. They can travel to the game close proximity. They don't need to drive or fly out. So number 9 Michigan defeats number 13 Michigan State 94-91 on FS1. That was FS1 game. We had Tennessee, UConn, and Fox. And number 11 Ohio State defeats Nebraska 90-71. Number 12 TCU beat number 20 Texas Tech on FS1 62-60. Number 20 Texas Tech beat number 20 TCU. Number 20 Texas Tech has lost 3 games this season, but the one in Kansas State was a stunner. BYU's not actually that bad of bad team though. So, and number 22 West Virginia beats Baylor 70-60. Number 18 Kentucky defeats Arkansas 93-73. Number 20 Duke blows out Wake Forest 80-44. Illinois gets their first ranked road win of the season. And 75-66. For Washington. Richmond, they defeat VCU 75-60, 77-65. That was a featured CB like 10 game. There was a 10 game on ESPN. It was supposed to be last week. Richmond George Mason that moved to the 16th, which is a Monday sometime, because it's President's Day. So it'll be sometime Monday on ESPN Plus instead of ESPN. And it was gonna be ESPN Plus exclusively at that time. They actually got moved, and so they put that game on instead. Richmond VCU. Ball State, Kent State was a Bowling Green, Massachusetts game. They got moved to a Saturday instead of a Sunday tip. due to a winter storm. And there's a winter storm now in like North Carolina area, South Carolina area. Big storm in that way, so for the snow. So yeah, and Ball State Kansas State is a replacement game for CBS Sports Network, and Ball State beat Kansas State 1-1. St. Joseph beat Davidson 50-51. But Xavier 63-59 over Butler. Drexel 65-56 over Northeastern. Sternberg 61-51 Monmouth. Indianapolis Falls Armor 76-9. Bismarck State and North Dakota postponed their game due to winter storm in the Dakotas. And Bismarck State was traveling by bus. Obviously, there's no sense flying if you're in state. They're not gonna. I mean, they could fly, but maybe have like us. But they're not. But it would be cheaper for these schools to bus them. And plus, there'd be no sense of flying it in state. Anyways, there'd be no sense. I mean, you could, but people could. People do. Maybe cheap flights. You might have like really cheap flights and like really small airlines. And maybe like hey, $20 a ticket. They'll fly you, But no. In Croatia, but no. Russian 66-64 Dean. And doesn't make up that one. And Indiana defeat Northwestern 89-75. Indiana gets their first Big Ten win this season. Finally gets their first Big Ten win this season. But it was only due to a 33 first quarter for Indiana. Otherwise, in the second half, Northwestern played them. And the second quarter, they pretty much even. Mary 79-61. High Point moved their game against Presbyterian to Friday to Sunday instead of Saturday, and High Point moves down to 20-2. I know Big South play. I I wouldn't be surprised if High Point's near top of that. No, High Point is still near top of that. Maybe near top 25. I would not be surprised at all. Because they're really it's solid team in play. 22. I know. Virginia Tech 76-64 Virginia. Syracuse 66 Miami. Georgia Tech 76 over Boston College. Purdue 95-66 blowout over Purdue University. UNC Greensboro 55-46 Western Carolina on Friday and Saturday. View instead of Sunday. But Thursday, Saturday. So as Virginia got Stanford. Stanford Virginia will beat Stanford 61-40. There's a couple of Conference USA games. Teams play Friday and Sunday. And we had Missouri State beat Liberty. And some more Thursday, Sunday. Liberty beat Missouri State 60-52. Now over Drake 60-56. Overtime. Illinois State beat Bradley 58-54. And overtime, Carl beat Kansas 60-66. Houston 72-70. Crane 72-66 Seton. Elon 68-54 Townsend. Mississippi State falls to Missouri 88. Evansville falls to Illinois State 78-65. Kansas State over Illinois State. Kansas State over Arizona. Kansas State over Arizona State 74-67. Oklahoma State beats Arizona State 69. Notre Dame beats Stanford 78-66. Clemson defeats Florida State 77-58. Delaware 51-48 over Florida National. Marquette 78-67-58 over Georgia. USC 71-39 Rutgers. And North Carolina UNT 62-57 over Hampton. And then there's some games that got moved to the winter storm. And North Carolina one was Marination Short North Carolina Central was a makeup from the 22nd Thursday. 22nd game. And that game was moved to Monday, February 2nd. And Marination in that game was a 5:30 Eastern tip-off in Durham, North Carolina. That's been moved to a 2 Eastern tip-off now. 2 p.m. Eastern, so let's see. But yeah, there's Tennessee State that was postponed due to weather. There's storm in the area, in the Nashville area. And there's Mississippi due to weather. And I'm going to State. So That was a Monday night game, and then so it's Tennessee State.